What fool cut the chives? I did. You've shamed your sister!
In the world of My Hero Academia, there are some really stupid ass quirks. Like some straight up dumb and useless. And I want to talk about it. First up on the chopping block is Tadami Nakagame's quirk, Telescope, which literally only lets her retract her limbs and it looks really dumb. Like, she looks like the human equivalent to a turtle trying to, like, go back into its shell. This looks fucking stupid. Next up is Papyrus, who is an Egyptian character who can flatten his body like hay. Very useful. Maybe I can use him as a kite. Next up is more of a cool, but still weird quirk, and it's Manga's quirk, Comic.
I am killing it today. The bam effects were extra bam when they went off. It's making my heart go ba-dum, ba-dum.
Which he can basically write out any automatopoeia and materialize it and use it. Which is actually really cool and actually probably the most useful one on this entire list. Yeah. Next up is Toho, who is literally just Godzilla. Next up is a character who I can't even find the name of, but it's Windex Bottle Man. I don't know if he sprays poison, Windex, bleach, any form of cleaning product, or honestly just straight up water. But this quirk is so useless. Unless he wants to become a janitor, then it'd be helpful. But as a pro hero, what the fuck is he gonna do? Spray them to death? Chlorhydric acid? Next up is kind of like a collection of dumb and useless or borderline useless quirks. And they all come from the same, like, episode. In episode 1 of MHA, when Deku is in class getting bullied for being quirkless and whatever, we get a background shot of a bunch of characters in his class that, which funny enough, they have the nerve to make fun of Deku. And honestly, some of these guys' quirks, in my opinion, they shouldn't even be having the thought of bullying this guy, because honestly, there are some quirks in this room that I would rather be quirkless than have. Like this guy. This guy can just stretch out his eyeballs. Why would I want to do that? Unless I want to become like a snail, like in that episode of SpongeBob, but I don't. Because that fucking episode traumatized me. I'm still scared. I'm still scarred from that episode. And then there's this guy who can just stretch out his cheeks. Fucking chipmunk. And this guy, whose head is honestly just that one Pokemon from Pokemon that's on the screen right now. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Polygon or something. I don't know. Basically, none of these guys have the right to bully Deku because these quirks are fucking stupid. Next up is a quirk called Blade. This guy has knives coming out of his forearm. And I think it goes more than just his forearm. I think it goes over his body, but that's really it. Next up is this guy from the news, who just has a big horn. Not like Airy, just a horn. It's just a horn. Does nothing. Next up is a quirk called Shame, which is, in my opinion, hilarious. Because it's a quirk where the user gets stronger when they get embarrassed, but the guy who has this quirk does this by getting butt-ass naked. Imagine, you go against someone who just gets butt-ass naked and just starts clobbering you into the fucking ground. Next up are a handful of quirks from the legendary Class 1A. First up is Mineta, who can, like, rip off some balls off his head that bounce for him and stick to things that aren't him. God, I hate this fucking character. Second up from Class 1A is Sugarus, which is Sato's quirk. The only reason this is included in this video is because I find it funny because I am a type 1 diabetic. Basically, he eats a lot of sugar and gets physically strong. He's a diabetic Hulk. I find this funny because I have diabetes. A third one from Class 1A is Ojiro's. He just has a tail. Yeah, that's like all he fucking. Next up from Class 1A is Hagakure, who's just invisible. She can't activate it whenever, she can't disable it whenever, and I find it a little weird that she's also always naked. Next up is a quirk called Bendy, which just lets the user bend their fingers farther back than the average individual. There's also a guy who has a sleep gas quirk, which you would think, oh, that's pretty useful, but guess what? This guy is not immune to his own gas. And then we got my personal favorite character from the show, Mei Hatsume, which, I'm not gonna lie, for the entire time I've been watching My Hero, I thought her quirk was that she could just build shit really fast, but that's not her quirk. That's just a skill she has. Her actual quirk is something called Zoom, which lets her see things up to 3.1 miles away. So basically, she just has binoculars.
Come on, harden! Become a wall! A wall that's indestructible! Red Riot, unbreakable!
And last but not least, we got Kirishima. I got a personal grudge against this guy. Because what do you mean this guy can make rocks from his body and it's fine? But when I do it, it's called a fucking kidney stone.